Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Soul Seeker podcast. Today, I'm so excited to share with you all what has been going on over the last few months. I have channeled my own healing modality, Angelic Diamond Healing, and I'm going to talk through how it came about, like what happened, how I was given this modality. But it was more than that. It was actually a 2 year process. It was a 2 year journey of clearings, activations, embodiment, initiations. So I could get to a place where I could hold these frequencies and bring them through to the world. So yeah, I'm going to talk you through that. 2 years ago, I went full time into energy healing. I knew this was my purpose. I got so much clarity. This was what I was here to do. This is what I was here to bring to the world. And I made it my job, basically, and my soul-led business. But I went fully in. And when I done that, I got so much clarity that I was meant to be working with the angels. I was here to bring angelic frequencies to the world. And I was in a healing with my beautiful friend Kira, and she said the angels are working on activating something for you, and it will just drop in what it is. And after that healing, I went for a walk and it just dropped. And it said, Kira, you will run a angelic healing course. You will have your own modality. You are here to bring angelic frequencies to the world. You are here to help people remember their light, their truth, their essence, and bring them home to that love within. I'm shivering even saying this. Um, and from that moment, I was actually after getting inklings before, but that was when the penny dropped. And from that moment, I was like, right, anyone knows me knows that I'm the most impatient person ever. And I wanted it tomorrow. Yesterday, you know the saying. Anyway, I wanted it yesterday. But I was so impatient. Like I was like, so right, lads, show me it. What is it? I'm ready. I'm ready to bring it to the world. Give me all the info. And my guides were like, no, you're not ready yet. We're not giving it to you. And I was like, what? I just went full time into all of this. I just completely leaped. I knew this was for me. And now you're telling me it's not ready. Like, what is this? I was like, I'm after trusting. I'm after surrendering. Like, I'm ready. Come on. And they were like, no, you're not. But that was the lesson. That was the lesson. In order to grow, in order to step into my full soul expression, fully shining my light, because everything that I was doing up until this point was getting me there to this full soul expression. But in order to be ready, I had to fully trust and surrender. And I can see that now looking back. So back then I knew from previous lessons and learnings, I knew it wasn't something that was going to be forced, because when you live a soul aligned life, you have to go with the flow. It doesn't work. I lived so many years pushing and forcing, and it didn't work. So I was like, right, look, I know and I trust at this stage that I'm fully supported, and I just have to follow my heart, go with what feels right now, and when it's ready, it will come. And then over the last 2 years, I fell in absolute love doing one-to-one sessions, running group programs, running events, online circles, and I really enjoyed every single bit of it. And my gifts started opening up. You know, I got more experience holding bigger groups, teaching, mentoring, allowing and empowering women to open up their channels, connect with their gifts, activate their spiritual gifts. So much that I didn't know 2 years ago. And so much that I remember that I actually embodied. So what happened in the last 2 years when I surrendered is I embodied the version of me that was ready to bring through these frequencies. And now when I look back, like every single thing I went through was actually initiating me. It was preparing me. Like I went through so much healing, initiations, activations, but also held that space for others. And now I can see that how could I be an amazing teacher if I didn't embody the work itself? So I had to bring people through those journeys of deep healing and activations and use the frequencies and use my soul and my essence and my light to empower others and bring them through the transformation, but go through that transformation myself. And what I was doing over the last 2 years was that initiation into this teacher role that I am here to be and here to bring these frequencies to the world. So yeah, I'm just so grateful now looking back that everything was leading me towards this point and stepping me in this direction. So the message out of that for you is if you know you're destined for something, if you know something is meant for you, but it's not happening or things aren't unfolding, the learning and the lesson is about being content and present and grateful and surrendering in what you have right now. And when you enjoy that and when you embody that, you will actually disconnect from the waiting and it will unfold. And that was a big, big lesson for me because, as I said, I was very, very impatient. So, this whole journey and this whole initiation taught me to be patient, enjoy the journey, not the destination, because it is about the journey. But it is when we surrender and when we trust, everything will open up. So, how did it open up and what is it? I went through a lot of deep healing in the last 6 months. So prior to that, I was continuing like doing all my sessions and my gifts were opening up at a rapid speed over the last 2 years. And I was really embodying them. And then about 6 months ago, I went through another dark night of the soul. And I was like, why is all this stuff coming up? So a lot of ancestral trauma, a lot of pain that wasn't ready to be released before, I rose to the surface. And I always say this, as you are going into a next level, a next chapter, a deeper embodiment of yourself, things that are ready to come up and be released will. And that's what happened to me. So I worked through them and I let them go. I had amazing support over the last 6 months to support me with that. And when I released, and things challenged me, I won't lie, things challenged me. I noticed myself getting back into um go, go, go. And I had to pull myself up and say, this isn't flowing. This is me forcing, this is me trying. And time cycles were actually coming up for me to break them. They were coming up to me to say, okay, well, we're going to fully pull out of the force and go fully into flow. So when I recognized them and I pulled back on things and I created that space, that is when it landed. So after a lot of healing, a lot of self-reflection, a lot of calling myself out, I really cleared the path and cleared the way. And I didn't know, I knew this was coming at some stage, but I didn't know when it was going to land. And to be honest, I was so in the journey that I stopped thinking about when it was going to land. And that's when it landed. And I worked with amazing practitioners over the last 6 months that supported me and guided me, and were able to give guidance and yeah, there's something coming for you. And I knew that within, I knew there was something more. And I had this deep knowing. And yeah, it was like when I carted all of that heaviness that was after rising to the surface, because that actually was so very deep down within. It wasn't ready to come up before, and it was only ready to come up now. And when I released that, oh my God, it was like I got set free. And I let go of a lot, and a lot of control, and a lot of plans that I had for my business and stuff. I was guided to just let them go without knowing what the plan was ahead. But I had to listen, because I knew that in order to make space for something that was really, really fully, authentically me, and full expression of my soul and what my guides and my soul were pushing me towards, because I knew there was something waiting to unravel, but I didn't know the exact details or when it would unfold. And it was only when I actually surrendered and let go of things when I didn't know is when it came through as well. And again, that's a big lesson. People say they want a soul line life and they want to fulfill their soul purpose, but they're afraid to jump without seeing the landing. And how you get there, the only thing that has got me to where I am and living in this stage of full soul alignment and full soul expression, which I'm so grateful for, and inner peace and inner happiness and inner contentment, is jumping before I saw the landing. Is following the heart, not the head. Is to be able to trust yourself and listen to your body, even when your mind has the plan done up. So anyway, I let things go, plans that I had in my head for what I would do, how I would bring my services to the world. I let them go because my body was telling me there was something else. But in order to step into it, I needed to surrender. So I did that. And that was scary. That was very scary. Like as I said, I worked over the last 2 years, like building everything and all of that. And it was helping people in amazing ways. And had a plan and had a logical process and all of this. It was working. So, they're saying if it's not broken, don't fix it. But my heart was telling me, make way for the new. So I just let it go. I let go of the plans, I surrendered, and I didn't know what was coming. And within a few days of deciding that I was fully surrendering, everything started coming true. Everything started coming true. The upgrades, the activations, the clarity, my connection with my soul, my guides, everything started like accelerating. And I started getting attuned to Angelic Diamond Healing. And I got given the name of my modality. And I got given, I'm shivering. Oh, I got given all of the information, what it was, what it's here to do, why I'm here to bring it through, how it will help people, how I'm here to teach other people to embody this and to use this modality and the impact it will have in the world. Then I got all the attunements, all the information about it, about how to do a one-to-one session, about the course. And it literally landed within 2 weeks of fully and completely deciding that I was surrendering. And that is the power of when you allow the universe to guide you. As I said, I knew it was coming. It took 2 years for me to be ready. Well, in fairness, it actually took my whole life. But 2 years of actually going into the healing world to be ready to bring it through. And here I am. And I'm so grateful, so, so grateful that I get to bring it to you all. So what is it? Angelic Diamond Healing is working with the Crystalline Diamond Frequency. So it works with the diamond ray. And this Crystalline Diamond Frequency is all about restoring your crystalline light body, your soul codes, your essence, your truth, your soul gifts, and bringing you back to your true soul self so that you can embody your soul purpose, reconnect with your light, use your soul gifts, and shine your light to the world. And that is what it is all about. And the diamond frequency is working with Earth and so many of us now to raise the consciousness, to bring us back to our truth, to bring us into the 5D Earth. And that is why this modality is coming true now, and why I'm here to bring that through, to support the ascension, support the remembrance. And its philosophy is about dissolving the pain, the suffering, the worry. What is not aligned? What is not true? The fears, the anxieties, other people's energies. Whatever is blocking your light, your soul, your truth, your essence, it dissolves it. And we work primarily on the heart chakra because the heart is the seat of the soul. And when we dissolve what is not aligned, we can open our soul, activate our light, and shine it brightly. And this is something that I went through. And I can see now why I went through so many things on my journey. I didn't know what I wanted for a long time in my life. I didn't have a clue on what I was here to do. But not even that. I didn't know what I wanted if I went into a restaurant or if I had a day off. I didn't know what I wanted to do. I was so programmed by what the world thought I should do and other people's opinions, where I was so disconnected to myself and my truth because I was holding energy of other people's worries, fears, and anxieties, and it was dimming my light. When I went through that process myself of releasing that, I actually started to connect with my intuition, my soul, and it allowed it to guide me and allowed it to lead me. And that's when the path unfolded and continued to unfold. So the mission behind Angelic Diamond Healing is supporting you to do that, supporting you to reconnect and remember your soul's light, your purpose, and share it to the world. And that is what I'm here to do, to support you and empower you to do that. So within Angelic Diamond Healing, it's a very, very gentle, restorative, relaxing healing, but very, very powerful. So it meets you exactly where you're at. Whether you are on this journey a long time and want to open up your spiritual gifts and connect with your channel, connect with your guides, it can support you with that. Whether you are only at the beginning of your journey and have physical pain or anxiety or grief, whatever it is, this will meet you where you're at. It is an intelligent, powerful force, and it can help people with sleep issues, anxiety, depression. It can help prepare the womb space for bringing in new life. It can help you release those patterns, those thought processes from every layer of your being, from every layer of your aura. It works in the physical, the spiritual, the mental, the emotional, the etheric bodies. It works on every single layer of the aura. So not only are we releasing on one layer, we're releasing on all layers. And it is about setting yourself free, because this pain that you're carrying is what's dimming your light, is what's stopping you from connecting with that true love, that true joy, that true happiness that is within. So I work with the 7 archangels. Archangel Michael governs the blue ray. It's all about protection, strength and courage and confidence, and releasing fear. Work with Archangel Raphael, the yellow ray, all about wisdom and happiness and bringing you into that self-expression, the courageous confidence and wisdom within. The third ray is the pink ray from Archangel Samuel, and that brings you into a space of unconditional love, peace. Archangel Samuel and the pink ray supports with forgiveness, relationships, and bringing you back to self-love and compassion so that you can radiate that unconditional love that is within. That is the third ray. The fourth ray is Archangel Gabriel of purity and clarification. Archangel Gabriel supports you with communication, purifying and cleansing your energy field and helping you remember your truth. And the same with the fifth ray is the emerald green ray with Archangel Raphael. And that works with physical healing and also is known as the emerald green ray of truth, bringing you back to the truth that you are unconditional love, that you are joy, happiness, abundance. All of this is within you. That part of God consciousness, this Christ light is within you. And it is time to shine that. So it helps you remember and embody that. The sixth ray is the ruby golden ray with Archangel Uriel. And this ray supports you in devotion, divine service, remembering your purpose, supports you in the safety of walking your path, trusting yourself and your purpose, and supporting you to fulfill it. Then we have the seventh ray with Archangel Zadkiel. It's all about transmutation. The violet ray or the violet flame is all about joy and happiness and spiritual ascension. So opening up your connection to the divine. So they are the different rays that we work with and the different archangels, and they all support on different levels. Again, it's an intelligent force, so it meets you exactly where you're at. And it is so powerful. And I'm so excited to teach this, to continue to bring this through in one-to-one sessions. I also have group healing sessions that I'll be doing every few months. And yeah, it's my purpose. It's what I'm here to do. And I'm so grateful that it has come together. I'm so excited to share it with the world. And it's only the beginning. And I could cry with gratitude here speaking about it because I know the impact of it. I know the strength of it. It is everything I've been doing and all my healings. As I said, everything that I have done in the last 2 years has got me to this place to hold these frequencies, to bring this through. And it can clear so much from ancestral patterns, past life patterns, trauma, other people's energies, whatever is holding you back. And like I said, it gets to the root cause so that you're not looping, you're not repeating. It's working on each and every layer of your energy field. And it really, really allows you to remember your purpose. Trust your intuition, get the clarity on what you're here to do, and trust yourself and follow your path and open up your spiritual gifts. So in the level 1 course is all about empowering you to embody these frequencies, to live a soul aligned life, to raise your frequency with the energies of the crystalline diamond light and the 7 rays, to bring these frequencies into your life, into your energy field, into your world, so that you emanate these frequencies out to the world and that it all comes back to you. because as within, so without. And it supports you and empowers you to live your soul aligned life, to live the life of joy, happiness, abundance, fulfillment that you were destined for. So in level 1, it's more than a course. You're getting teachings every single week for the 5 weeks, but then you're also getting healings and activations. So week 1 is all about educating you about the Angelic Diamond Healing, how it works, the principles behind it, and then using different techniques to clear your energy, cleanse your energy, protect your energy, connecting with your intuition. So you'll get all of these techniques that you can put in your toolbox. And then we do a healing and activation. So a full energy clearing and activation to connect you to your soul and connect you to these frequencies. That is only week 1. And week 2, we go through the 7 archangels, the 7 rays. We work with each and every one of them so that you can get used to the frequencies. We do clearings and activations and connection with the angels. You learn all about the angels, how to work with them, what their healing qualities are, how they work, how to call them in, and get to feel the power of their healing themselves. But not only do we do this, you also get all those tools and resources that you have for life so that you can work with these angels at any time, call them in, and allow them to support you in whatever and whenever you need them in your life. Week 3 is the attunement, where you get attuned to the angelic diamond frequencies. Week 4 then is all about your clear abilities, connecting to your intuition. We'll be doing a healing and an activation to connect you to your higher self, to your soul, to your truth, to your essence. And we will allow those codes to awaken and that light to activate. We will allow you to open up your clairs, your claircognizance, your clairsentience, your clairaudience, and your clairvoyance. So these are the intuitive abilities, our way that we perceive information from our angels, our higher self, our spiritual team. You will learn how to connect in with these abilities, learn how to channel your higher self, connect in with these abilities, and also strengthen them. And then week 5 is where I teach you how to do a self-healing, and we go on a self-healing journey. So you have all of these resources and more for life, and you get a manual as well, and you get 5 weeks of support. Now, that is for the 5-week online program. I will be running this in person over a weekend as well, and I will have all the details about the layout and the structure of that on my website. And yeah, they'll be running every few months, so do keep an eye on my website for upcoming dates for the courses. And then in the future, I will have a level 2 coming out hopefully by the end of this year. I am working on that in the background, and yeah, I'm really, really excited to bring that to the world. And the level 2 will be the practitioner training, where you can work with Angelic Diamond Healing for others and bring these frequencies through. So I'm just so grateful. I'm so grateful that I get to bring this way of healing through, this way of healing that brings so much light, so much remembrance, that helps people remember their truth and really live a life of peace and happiness and let go of the suffering. And that's what the world needs. And this does exactly that. And it's so powerful. People ask me, how is it different to Reiki or Rouhani? It goes deep and it clears it. It goes deep into the layers. It works with every layer of the aura. It can go on ancestral patterns, past life beliefs, traumas, cords, hooks, strings. You know, it's not just rebalancing the chakras. It's actually permanently releasing things that are not serving you. But the magic part is that it builds that connection with the soul and activates your soul light. Because it's great just clearing off negative energies. We feel lighter, we feel calmer. But when we activate that light within us, we can actually remember, oh yeah, I came here to do this, or oh, my soul is desiring this. And that's how we embody it. So it clears, but it activates as well. And yeah, my heart is just so full. And like I said, it's only the beginning. It's only the start. So I am so grateful for all of your lovely messages. Thank you so much. I know so many of you have been following my journey since I started and have been through the mill with me. And it's just so lovely. So many of you messaged me saying, I knew you were going to do something like this. I knew you were going to have your own modality. And yeah, I'm just so grateful, and it's time. And I think, no matter where you are on your journey, your door will open at some stage. I spent so many years thinking my door would never open and that I'd never catch a break or I'd never step into the big mission that I was here to do. Don't cry. Oh my God. I really didn't think it would happen. I knew deep down that I was here to bring so much change to the world, but I didn't know how or didn't know when. And I was just so adamant and so determined. And now I can see that every hardship, every lesson, everything that I went through in my life was preparing me for this. I'm mortified that I'm crying. But that's how much it means to me. And I want you to know that if you're on this journey, if you're like, I'm not catching a break, things aren't working out, this is preparing you. Every step, every hardship, every challenge is an initiation. It is making you into the person that you are meant to be. It is building strength. It is building confidence. It is building courage so that you can embody your mission. And if I didn't go through everything that I went through, I wouldn't be the person that I am today to bring this through. I wouldn't be able to help and support people in the way that I can now. And I wouldn't be able to trust myself and trust my intuition and allow all of these frequencies to run through. So I'm so grateful for that. So I want you to know, wherever you are on your journey, know that you are and you will get to where you're meant to go. The biggest thing to do is to surrender, to trust yourself, trust your heart, to connect with it, allow it to guide you, and ask your angels, your spiritual team for support. Always choose love and come back to love and know that you are always supported and guided and protected. So I'll leave it there. Thank you so much for listening. I am so grateful. And yeah, if you would like to experience Angelic Diamond Healing for yourself, do check out my website. I have a recording of a free healing that you can experience it through, or I do one-to-one sessions, group circles, or the course that will be running every few months as well. So do send me a message. Let me know how this podcast was for you. If you have any questions, I would love to hear. And until next time, continue to follow your heart, allow your soul to guide you, and step into that life that your soul desires. Bye.